When you crochet in a spiral, do your stitches slant like this? Would you want them to become more like this, where they're so straight and aligned? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how to do that. This is the slanted version, as you can see here, which most of us do. I did this when I was a beginner crocheter as well. And I'm going to show you exactly the reasons for why that is. So first of all, I'm just going to start using my orange colored yarn. And when you crochet, there are 3 different types of single crochet. I'll link a video here so you can see the different types. But I'll try to explain it briefly as well here so you can learn along with me. When you're a beginner crocheter, usually what you do to make a single crochet stitch is you'll have the yarn come over the hook as you pull it through, and then the yarn also comes over the hook as you pull it through those 2 loops on the hook. And what you'll notice is, as you do that over and over again, where the yarn comes over and yarn over again, it's starting to pull the stitches in a slant, because you're always pulling from the side, if you notice that. So if you kept doing that, you'll actually notice that you start to pull the hook on the side, and you're pulling the yarn all to this direction, which starts to give it that slant look even when you change colors. So here we're up to the point where we change colors. So yarn is coming over the hook as you would as a beginner. Then when you have those 2 loops left on the hook, that's when you'll normally change the color, pull that white yarn through, and look at this again, yarn over and yarn over, and look how we're just always pulling our yarn to our right direction. If you are a right-handed crocheter, it would be the opposite for a left-handed crocheter. So this is the reason why you start to get a slope effect when you've changed colors. And it's more obvious when you change those colors because, well, they're changed colors, right? If this was all just orange, it wouldn't be as obvious unless you were actually looking at these stitches and seeing how they slant in that diagonal slope. So this is the reason why you have those slanted stitches. Now let us look at how we can improve this to have our straight and aligned stitches. So here we have 2 different types of these straight and aligned stitches, and I'm going to show you the 2 different types. Remember how I said there were different ways of doing that single crochet stitch? Well, this is the next way that you could do. So first of all, the hook goes into your stitch space, and then the yarn comes underneath the hook. Can you see how my yarn is underneath this hook as I pull it through? And what I'm doing here is I'm keeping this loop that is on the hook, so it's technically the second loop on the hook, I'm keeping it smaller than the first. So if I made this bigger and stretch this out, I've already made this so that it is going to go in that right direction. So I want to pull that yarn a little bit more as I'm making that stitch, and then the yarn can go over, and we call this yarn under, yarn over. But as I pull this yarn underneath these 2 loops on the hook, I am placing my hook in a more vertical position. Can you see that? So let's do it again. So yarn comes underneath the hook first. I'm keeping this loop smaller than this one, and then I'm going to direct my hook in a more vertical position all the way across. And it's just about those angles, guys. So again, yarn comes under first, and then vertical position as you pull that yarn through. And we're just going to keep doing this until we get to that color change. So you can see that technique, yarn under, and this is the part where we're going to change the yarn color to white. So grabbing this white yarn now, I'm going to pull it through in that vertical position with the hook. And now we are ready to start our white section, or the white colored section. So again, in the same manner, it's just yarn under, keep this loop smaller than this one, and start to position your hook in that vertical direction as you continue crocheting. Just like so. So I hope that gives you a bit of an idea of how to keep these stitches aligned and straight. Now I'm going to show you one more technique that usually most people use when they are doing amigurumi type projects. I actually use the yarn under, yarn over method like this, but you can do the following for other amigurumi technique. So for this one, you can see that the stitches are nicely aligned as well, but the type of single crochet stitch is a little bit different. So we're not doing yarn over like you saw at the beginning. We're not doing yarn under and then yarn over as you saw just previously. This time we are going to do yarn under and keep this first loop a little bit smaller than this one, and then yarn under again, keeping your hook nice and vertical. Let's do that one more time before we change the color. So yarn under first, keep the hook nice and vertical, and then yarn under again, except this time we are changing the yarn color. So let us grab the white colored yarn. As you can see here, yarn goes underneath, vertical hook, pull that orange colored yarn, and now we're just ready to go on with our white colored yarn. And vertical hook, pulling through. And as you get your hand position nice and easy, you'll be able to do this in no time, over and over again. You'll just get more used to the position of your hands, the muscle memory will kick in, and the stitches will be nicely aligned. So there you can see we've got some beautifully aligned stitches. So it's not really about the yarn over, yarn under technique, although I would say that as a beginner, yarn over is the one that kind of positions those stitches more to the side. But then the second main thing here is that you've got to keep the position of your hook vertical as you're pulling through those two loops, and then before that you want to have a second loop on the hook a little bit smaller or shorter than the first loop that's on the hook already. So remember, this is my first loop coming here, yarn under, and I want this second loop that's on the hook to be shorter in size as I pull this up in a vertical direction. So get rid of the slant and keep those stitches straight. And here's just a quick little showcase of those straight stitches using that technique that I showed you just before. So we've got this character here. These are part of my 100 mini series. You can see the stitches are nicely aligned, and this makes it so much easier to see the shapes that you want to make inside your amigurumi projects. This one is Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice straight stitches. We've got SpongeBob over here. Beautiful. We've got Spider-Man. So these stitches are nicely aligned over here, as you can see, giving the illusion of the actual shape of Spider-Man and the color changes. And then here we've got our final Demon Slayer character as well. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I hope you've learned something and can apply it in your amigurumi plushies when you do crochet. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!